Welcome to Ride Like King's event. This is the 10th anniversary of the Ride Like King Rise, and we've King Lu here for our 10th year. This year is extra special because we have an online broadcast. Also, with more than 1,000 riders riding together with King Lu. King Lu, how did you sleep last night?
Yeah, I'm sleeping very well. Hello, everyone.
This time, there's more than 1,000 people riding with you. How do you feel about that?
I'm very excited, and I think it's very cool because this is my first time to ride like this. And I think I will get a lot of fun.
Now we can see your clothing inside the game is the same as the clothing you're wearing. Have you ever had this experience before?
Never. This is like online. We can try like this. So I hope in the future we can engage more people.
Okay. Right now with King Lu, the Zwift, say hello to Funk Method. Ride on. We're going to let King Lu continue to warm up, and we're going to get started in about 5 minutes. Today, we're going to ride 30 minutes for the program. Right now, we're going to invite the Greater China manager, Stephen, to give us an introduction to Zwift. Stephen, give us an introduction to what's Zwift. Hello, everyone. This year, one of the hottest topics in cycling is Zwift. I'm the manager at Greater China at Zwift. My name's Stephen. I want to thank everybody who's come out for the ride, especially King Lu, and all the people that are riding with us here and on Zwift. It's an incredible opportunity to ride like King with everybody online and participate in this event. So what is Zwift? Let me give you a simple introduction. Zwift is an online training software. It allows anyone to ride or run and very conveniently and with a lot of fun, ride together or run together. Inside Zwift, any day, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, you can find something. You can ride by yourself, you can take part in a workout or a group workout, or you can take part in a race. Whatever time you've got, you can find an activity that's you'd love to do. Now let me give an introduction to Zwift and how to use it. Basically, you just need to use your own bicycle, a trainer, and then add an Apple computer or iPhone, Apple TV, connect them, and then download Zwift software. Then you can get started with Zwift. 7 days is free, or 50 kilometers, to try out Zwift and try out the Zwift software. If you have an interest in Zwift, we welcome everybody to come to our website, www.zwift.com, or take a look on social media and search for Zwift. We look forward to seeing you online. Now I'll turn the time over to our host, Greg. All right, we can see King Liu and everybody and say hello to all of them. We're going to be starting in about 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Let's take a look. So he's already been riding, King Liu, to level 15. And what does level 15 mean, King Liu? That means he's ridden 2,000 kilometers. How long have you ridden Zwift?
I've been riding on Zwift for nearly 8 months. So now I'm a level 15 Zwifter. So it's around 2,000 kilometers record.
Wow, how much time do you spend every week to ride?
It depends on my schedule. As long as I have time, then I will ride on the Zwift. And usually I ride a half hour.
Wow, half an hour to 40 minutes. So your endurance is more and more strong, no problem. Let me explain to everyone level 15, 2,000 kilometers. That means King Lu has ridden that in 8 months. King Lu is already 84 years old, so he's probably spent a lot of time, more than many young people, to ride to level 15 and this level of distance. Of all the friends who want to ride Zwift, when you first start spending time, you have to follow this speed, and it's a very good way to get fit. King Lu is 84 years old and is already down to level 15. So everybody, we can all ride a little bit more and follow his example. Okay, we're about to get started with this event in about 40 seconds. In 40 seconds, we're all going to start riding together. So let's get ready to ride. Behind me, there's a lot of people riding together. Everyone's really excited. Everybody wave. 20 seconds until we start. We're going to stand beside King Lu before he rides. This is our Iron Man riding beside King Lu. Everybody get ready. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's ride. Let's go. Okay, we can see everybody leaving in the peloton. There's a lot of people riding. Right now, there's more than 800 people riding. And there's up to 1,200 spaces. But today we're using a method to keep... We're going to introduce King Lu's story. And so everybody riding with us on Zwift can watch this video. And we can learn about King Lu's story and how he loves riding. So everybody on the live stream in the game can see King Lu's speed and his power output. Let's all take a look at the video for King Lu.
骑车子那一天，我们世界会变成彩色的。那么没有骑车子的那一天，就好像黑白的。10年前我们就一直在推动，因为从我们里面一位同事发起的，说我们应该要来骑车子像彪哥那样子那么第2年大家看着成效非常好，就一直连续到现在已经第10年了，越办越好玩，越办越好玩，强烈的想说我一定要来骑车子来环岛1圈还有台湾骑车子有其他国家没有的这个好处，就是第一个，我们一般的市民都很热情，看到骑车子的大家都会加油啦帮我们加油啦鼓励。最好玩的事情是这些车友大家都很有友情啦，有同样的这个兴趣其实现在因为我骑车的关系年轻的朋友认识我的很多。骑车子你们如果常常骑的话，会碰到彪哥， 这个是很有趣的这个故事快8个月了，我骑起来是非常非常好，尤其是对我们像这样子的老翁，然后做壮年啊，或者说没有时间出去外面骑的人的话，帮助非常非常大。有时间就骑，我是有时间就骑，不是固定的。因为我现在的话已经从事业退休下来了，时间也比较自由，一个礼拜超过4、5次，频率是蛮高的。所以我在Zwift 的 level 已经是15了。我平常骑的路线是喜欢比较平坦的我也很高兴，我骑的变成15了。
看完彪哥的专访哦。
After watching the video of King Lu, the video helped explain. So when King Lu was 73 years old, he rode the entire lap of Taiwan. Now he's 84, and I've never ridden my bike around the entire island of Taiwan yet. Recently, King Lu has found a new way of having fun, and that's Zwift. And King Lu every week, that means King Lu is riding on Zwift, sometimes by himself or with a group. Okay, right now, what we're looking at is called a group workout. The benefit of a group workout is that everybody can follow the same workout together. Now, when you look at the workout plan on the left side, it's calibrated to everybody's own ability. So everyone has their own level, but everybody can ride together and nobody gets dropped. Yes, so group workout is the new feature of Zwift, and so that means different riders of different levels, at different speed and at different intensity, can all ride together and nobody's dropped off the back. So now, looking in the game, let's have a different look and let's see how they're riding a brand new bike, a very special bike. So behind the riders, there's a large hint for a logo. So everybody participating in this event can So today, the jersey and the kit that's part of the group ride is special. So by taking part in the ride today, everybody can keep this very special Ride Like King cycling kit. This time with Giant Bicycle and Zwift working together, we're talking about the Propel. So men are riding Giant Propel, and women are riding the Live Langma. So the special thing about both of these bikes is that they're a cutting-edge design with most modern aerodynamics. And this activity is the first time in Zwift that you can ride a Giant Propel or Live Langma in the game environment. So Giant has a couple special events going on. So when we're all riding in the game, it's sometimes hard to see everyone beside each other. But what we're going to do right now is give everybody an introduction to how the Propel was developed and how it's manufactured. And we're going to see the kind of work that Giant puts into making a Giant Propel. Okay, so there's a couple of special events going on for people participating in the ride.
就来让看直播的朋友呢，有机会呢，可以看看捷安特的碳纤维技术，还有风洞科技。
So let's take a look at Giant and see what goes into making their bikes.
Hi, I'm Andrew Jaskaitis, and today we're at Giant USA World Headquarters, and we're here talking about the Propel Advanced SL Disc series of bicycles. This bike was born and raised in the wind tunnel. That wind tunnel is based in France. So using our aerodynamicists based in France, using our engineering staff based in Taiwan, and using our product team based here in the United States, we've all come together to make this bike one of the fastest aero road bikes on the market. This bike really is the fruit of all of our labor, not only for our world-class teams, but really for the products that we want to ride on the weekends to ride and race with our friends. So once these bikes are finalized in the computer, whether it be through computer-aided design or computational fluid dynamics, really, and that's a very sophisticated way of final wind tunnel testing these products, we're ready to go into production. And so what's really interesting about production with Giant is we are the only manufacturer in the world who produces our bicycles from bare thread to finished frame. In our factory, which is based in Dacha, Taiwan, a ton of hand processes go into this, and it takes over 3 days of production time to see the bike that you see behind me. There is a very formal recipe for laying up the carbon fiber that goes into every one of our carbon fiber bicycles. That recipe really is the engineering that we spent so much time on. Through approximately 14 different steps, these bikes are made, all the way from that bare thread, like I mentioned, to the finished frame going down the production line. There are hands on this bike, and we've calculated there are almost 100 different set of hands that go into each one of our bicycles. So it's a really beautiful fine-tuned craft that we do end up producing these bicycles, and at the end result we produce what I would say to be the highest quality bicycles in the world. What's really cool is we've talked about the design, we've talked about the engineering, we've talked about the development of the Propel Advanced SL disc. Well, what's really cool now is that Zwifters all around the world can experience it firsthand in a virtual environment by riding it in the game.
Do it. I was like, oh, taking a look at the video of how the Propel was created. It's really a high-tech machine. But in addition to the bikes being high technology, so is the software we're using today, using Zwift, and how it can help us train and become a more effective bike rider. Let's take a look inside the game right now. What we call that is our workout plan. So you can see the W. That's the power output that you're putting out measured in watts. Okay, on the screen, there's actually a lot of information and numbers that you would like to understand. So let's give an introduction to some of those numbers. So right now what we're looking at is so what do these numbers all mean? Okay, so looking at King Lu's display, we can see 2 stars, which means King Lu has finished the first 2 portions of the workout. So the workout's based on everyone's own individual FTP, and it's a percentage of that, of your total FTP. Okay, so right now we're in the dark blue, and we can see that he's about 55 watts. Okay, so right now the world we're in is Watobia Flat. So it's a very beautiful island. There's nothing else but people riding bikes in Watopia. So the second number on the top in black is 4.4. That's your distance. So when the event started, we're already up to more than 800 riders in the group. Now let's go over. There's still a map. There's a small map in the upper right-hand side. So that allows you to understand where you are right now in Watopia. And King Lu is right now at the front, and he's riding with the beacon, the bright yellow beacon above all the riders. That's King Lu. So that way we can all stay together. Okay. Okay. Now we're gone past the blue level. Now we're into the green level. So now we're at a higher intensity. So the intensity of our ride's getting a little bit stronger now. Okay, in this workout, we can combine all of... So there's a lot of workouts already added within the Zwift environment. Yes, Zwift has a lot of software, and if you went and bought all the workouts yourself, you would have to spend a lot of money. But all of these workouts are included in Zwift. And now we're back to live pictures. Let's all say hi to King Lu. Okay, we were just introducing. Okay, and Huang Guangling is the rider to the back right of King Lu. He's a rider for Giant here in Taiwan. Okay, I'm just going to ask, so before when you were training, before you had Zwift, because you're on a bike team, and you're 14th in Asia as a bike rider, so before you were on the team, did you use Zwift? Recently, I've started using this software. It's almost like playing a video game, but you can use it to train. What is your FTP? Oh, I don't know yet. I haven't checked it yet. Okay, when you go home, you can use this software to check to see what your FTP is. And if you go outside to test your FTP, that's also a very expensive thing to do. So Steven's found another rider to talk to the general manager of Giants. Okay, so right now we're with the general manager, and she's come together to ride with us to take part in the Ride Like King. How are you feeling right now? You don't sound like you're out of breath yet.
I just trained this morning.
I'll take a look at the general manager of Giant. She's already gone for a ride this morning, and tonight she's come to take part in this event. So, in a week, how often do you ride?
I ride not very often. Maybe one time a week.
Okay, we know you're also really busy. Sometimes I travel around Taiwan to many events, and I see you taking part in many Giant events all around the island. When you ride Zwift, how long have you been riding?
I usually ride with my colleagues.
So this time riding with everybody. How do you feel about this way of riding? Do you think this is helping people in Taiwan who want to train and ride their bikes and have fun? What do you think about that?
I think this event is really very great because it can let us, even in the raining day, we can still ride in the indoor. And even after get off the work, because we are very busy, we don't have time to ride the cycling, but we can just use the trainer and go on the Zwift to ride bicycle. And that's good to be helpful for your trainer.
Thank you. I can see that you're sweating pretty well right now. Okay, I'm going to let you keep riding. Let's go back to Greg. Okay, we're back here with taking a look at everybody riding. King can give everyone, say hello, give everyone a wave. So we've still got 12 minutes to go in our workout. You can see in the game there's a lot of people in the group. This is our Giant CEO, Mr. Yang, is also in the group riding. We've got Germany, America, also China manager Kevin is also in the group. Well, there's more than 800 people. So basically you can see people from all over the world have come together to take part in this event. Also, you can see some questions being asked inside the game. Today in the class, the workout we're doing is pretty simple, but King Lu's FTP is set right now at 60 watts. So he can hold that power for about an hour. And we have to remember, King Lu is already 84 years old, and he hasn't stopped riding. So from King Lu and from Giants, after he started the company in 1972, so that's already been a long time. And it wasn't until King Lu was 73 that King Lu started to ride his bike a lot more. So let's go back to the group and let's talk to Steven and let's talk to our triathlete. Okay, I'm often in Taipei. And also in Facebook, often see Eva. So have you used Eva from a long time before?
Yeah, for several times.
You are a triathlete, but are you also a bike rider, right? Could you give us an introduction to how your experience in triathlon and how you use Zwift?
Okay, I get to play the triathlon very early. That was 10 years old until now.
So just before the event started, I started talking to you before the event started, and you're often in Taipei using the trainer in Zwift, right? So how long have you been using it?
I used trainer around 4 years. Yeah, because the trainer before I use is very regular, but now I use Zwift. Zwift is really very interesting.
Yes, yes. But this event's really quite special. We've got King Lu, and you're riding beside King and riding with him together. How do you feel? What's your feeling riding in this kind of event with King Lu?
I think this event is really very meaningful and very fun, very interesting. And all of us can ride together and we don't have to take care about the weather's issue and like the air pollution.
Thank you, Eva. Actually, this event is you can also, through Zwift, find other people to ride together and exercise together and keep you motivated.
谢谢 Steven 的访问啊，我们刚刚就是
Thank you,
聊
Steven.
到捷安特是1972年创办
So we were just talking about
年份很好
Giant being founded in 1972,
所以呢
and that's a good date because I was also born in 1972.
就
So
46岁
Giant is
46年来这个
46 years old,
很多这
and
一
the
代
company
人
has been
年
here
轻
for 46 years.
到中年的一个记忆
So went
So
from
we
young
thought
people
that
to
you
middle
had
age. So everybody's convenient, is curious about Giant's history.
介绍呢，我们
And
接下来的下一段的影片呢
Let's watch a video that gives us an introduction to Giant's history.
彪哥怎么开始这个事业
And let's see
然后
how
到
King
现在
Lu
影响了
started
这么
this
多人
company and had such a huge impact on so many people.
Part of Giant's DNA is really to inspire consumers. Hi, this is An Lei, Global Marketing Director for Giant. Today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about our history and how we got started. Giant really got started in a very unexpected way. In 1972, our founder, King Lu, who was a farmer at the time, had his farm wiped out by a typhoon. And from that, he had the vision to create a bike company, to kind of start over with his business. In the first 10 years, the focus is really to develop our manufacturing capabilities and making bikes for other brands. In 1981, we had another vision to create a consumer brand under the Giant name. First in Taiwan, and then it expanded to Europe, in North America, and now, of course, we are the world's largest brand of bicycles, really to inspire consumers. We do that through many ways, but one of the best ways is to sponsor athletes and to support teams. But we've been part of that conversation since 1999 when we first sponsored Team Onse. And they're the ones who really started to develop the TCR and kind of the modern road bike that you see today. And through 20 plus years of involvement in sports marketing, in sponsoring teams in the Tour de France and other major races, we've had some great success, but last year was amazing. We had victories at the Giro, we won the Polka Dot, we won the Green Jersey, we won World Championship titles for both men's and women's in time trial. It was an amazing year, but really, to me, it's a culmination of 20 plus years of commitment, partnership, and product development. Part of our uniqueness at Giant is that we are involved in every aspect of cycling. So from design and engineering to manufacturing, all the way through to that retail experience, really inspires you to get out and ride, whether it's on the road, on the mountain, or maybe it's just a simple ride with your family or a fun ride down to the coffee shop.
看到捷安特的历史回顾啊，其实捷安特的自行车就等于
Okay, so
是在台湾等于
Giant's
是自行
history
车的代名词啊，也是我们大家共同的回忆啊。那么现在呢，今年的这个 Ride Like
Okay,
King，
right
捷
now,
安特
this
呢
year's Ride Like
跟
King
Zwift
by
做一个
Giant
结
and
合可以
Zwift
说是骑上
working
了
together
云端呐。
to
那
make it
Zwift 本身
an
呢，
event.
每天有
So
每
Zwift,
天就是所有的会员在上面骑的里程，
across Zwift
大概是
every day,
100万英里啊。
each day more than 1 million miles are ridden in Zwift
60万公
by
里，
members of Zwift.
所以呢是相当的惊人。那当然，这个
That's
让我们突破
1.6
了
million
时空的
kilometers.
限制呢，在随时随地，不管是这个交通的问题啊，时
So
间的问题
love to
啊
ride
还有
Zwift because of
空气啊
traffic or
太
weather
冷太
or
热都不是问题
it's
了。
too hot or
现
it's
在
too
呢
cold or
其实
air
大
is
家应该
polluted.
就是
It's not a
可以考虑
problem.
把自己的自行车呢
Everybody can
再
think
架
about their
起
own
来
training
然后呢随
and
时享受
in their own
健康
home
的活动。
and train. So that's a really
等一
healthy
下
way
呢
to
画面呢
exercise.
再回到现场啊。
Okay, so the
让
group's coming
大
back
哥
to
呢跟大
the
家打打
original
招呼。我们
place.
现在离最
So
后
let's
呢
talk to
完成
King
的
Lu
时间
and
呢
give
还
everybody
有
a wave.
4分钟。
And we're just 4 minutes from the finish right now. So everybody wave to King
所
Lu.
有的课表啊，左边是全部都是星
So
星啊。
we've
我们
got
现场的
King Lu has completed the
观众呢，
entire workout
现场的这个
with
大家
all the
捷安特的朋
stars
友
earned. So all the Giant friends,
欢呼一下，现在是一个
Let's
缓
give
和
a
的
cheer.
时候了，最后
This
的
is
4分钟是一个缓和阶
the
段。
last 4 minutes, so we're going to warm down together. So we've
那
got
我
3.5
们今天已
minutes
经
now
完
to
成了
just
所有的这个前面
cool
的
down
训练。
together.
如果你的训练台是
So if your
就是插
trainer
电的
is
然后是智能的
plugged in
你就可以
right
感受
now,
到这个阻力的变化。
you'll
所以
feel
对训
that
练
the
上呢就有
resistance
相
is,
当的帮助。
has changed and it'll give you some help as we roll down the
那么
hill.
当然呢，我们今天呢整个
So
活动
today,
骑
all
车的
of
活动
this
呢
bike
是
riding
主要就是30分钟。
is taking
那
us
直
30
播呢，
minutes.
国际的直播呢也会在等一下会访问一下彪哥的感觉啊。
We just wanted to ask King Lu how he feels about the international broadcast and riding with everyone here in Zwift and in the.
彪哥再跟大家打一下招呼啊，我们还剩下2分51
So
秒。
King Lu is just giving us a
彪哥
wave.
现在的瓦数到100多瓦。
His watts are over 100, so he's riding hard right now.
那当然，直播的部分呢，台湾的观众呢，请继续留下来，我们后面有一些惊喜给各位啊。
Thank you everybody for joining us in Ride Like King with Giant and Zwift. Let's ride on.
整个现在呢，可以看到呢， 今天这个目前呢完成的人数看起来是879位，也就是画面的右上角啊的排名。那么呢 ，Zwift 呢其实已经全球几乎每个国家都有。
We've got over 800 riders together, and now every country in the world riding together with Zwift.
德国、
So America,
这边的
Germany
一起加入。当然呢，我们为了时区的考量啊，就是在接下来2天，在 Zwift 上面呢，还有好几场的这个 Ride Like King 活动。所以呢
So in the next couple of days, we have more Ride Like King events here on Zwift.
去送给大家。
And welcome to participate at these events. And
那么
I'm going to hand out some Zwift goodies right about now.
那么现在是离结束呢，大概还有1分半。
Just got a minute and a half left in the race. So here we are in Taiwan. The event will continue.
跟大家介绍。哦，彪哥，现在我们是进行缓和了哈。
So King Lu, we're almost right back to the beginning.
所以呢，基本上这个 Watopia 平路呢，从这边出去呢，
So
刚好
basically
也差不多要到
Watopia flat.
终点了哦，就是平常骑一圈呢，也是大概10点多公里。
It's coming back to the
那
finish in
Zwift
just
除了
about
这个团体
10.5
的
kilometers.
团练模式之外，不会落队的。另外呢，台湾区每天几乎每周的1、2、3、4的晚上8点，也都有台湾团。
In the evening here in Taiwan, every night at 8 o'clock, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we have Taiwan-based events for Zwift riders.
训练上确实有非常大的帮助哦。我
And
们可以看到呢，现在整个活动呢，离最后的已经到最后的30秒了。
so we're just in the last 30 seconds of this
准备
event.
我们等一下准备倒数呢，
We're
庆
getting
祝
ready
一下
to
今天的这个 Ride Like King 活动呢圆满成功，而且呢。可以看到
a
彪
big
哥呢
success, and
越
we
骑
can
越健康哦，然后呢
see that
这
King
这
Lu, the
个
more he
精神呢
rides, the
越来越
healthier
好
he gets, and the more energy he has as we're coming to the end of the
来
ride.
最后的10秒，
Last 10 seconds.
现场的朋友们一
Let's
起
count
倒
him
数
down
哦，
and
好，5、4、
4,
3、
3,
2。